The Players' Cup team reveal that we're going to be doing, I want to give a disclaimer and say this is the team that I would have used if I decided to play the Players' Cup. Players' Cup is this weekend. I have a lot of plans this weekend, and so unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be able to play. And I'm also one of those players that when it comes to like playing in these type of events where there are a limited number of like top cut spots, if I'm not going to plan on top cutting or doing anything with it, it'd be, I almost want to say cruel of me to like enter and then take spots away or, you know, defeat people who are really trying to win. So I figured I'll show you guys the team that I would have entered in the Players' Cup, but I'm probably not going to play. So here is the team. Here is the team. Get ready. Get ready. Be sure to follow the Twitch stream or the YouTube channel if you haven't yet. And we're going to look into it. It's actually a pretty standard team. One that we've used a lot. So the team is Lapras with Sunroom. So it's basically just Sunroom, right? It's the Sunroom core that we've been perfecting for the past month, I would say, with, you know, the eject button, NDD. Oh, I gotta put my focus sash on my hat. It's the eject button, NDD. We're gonna be using a focus sash hat. But where the team actually switches it up is the fact that we're adding a Lapras. I think Lapras really helps cover up for like all of the things that like Sunroom normally has issues with. Like, you know, Feenies can give us a lot of problems. Other Sunroom teams can give us a lot of problems. Lapras does not care about those things. So thank you for the follow. They have to really, like, how do I put this? They have to really respect Lapras. And if they don't, they lose. Anticlimactic, we gotta get those wins. Oh yeah, the team's boring as hell, which is why like, I don't really even want to play. But it's also Perish, right? So it's not like your standard Lapras at all. It's going to be Perish Lapras with like Life Dew and things like that. And so I really do feel the fact that I have like Lapras in the team preview, it will really like take people away from, you know, just trying to roll us over with the normal things that beat Sunroom, because like we can just Lapras those games. So like if we go like Lapras hat, I'm gonna go Inity. I think Moongus is also really nice here, but like there's a Feeny and a Rilla. He's gonna go Torkoal. And we're gonna lead with the Lapras and probably switch it out. Lapras is bait right now. I'll see what happens. Garchomp's good. I respect Garchomp. And also, like, we were talking about, like, what Lapras really brings to the table in this team. Like, things like Garchomp give us a lot of issues. Dragons, in general, give us a lot of issues. Lapras does not care. Lapras don't care for shit. Alright, so there's, like, we can still totally lose here, but this is a great game to show what Lapras can potentially bring to this team. Because you're looking at this board, they're going to want to hit that Lapras, because they don't want to get G-Max Lapras, they don't want to eat a Resonance, they don't want any part of that. So they want to hit the Lapras, but they also have to respect the hat. And they don't know that we're Sash hat. That's the thing. So like, they have to basically double target our hat, ignore our Lapras, and with the double targeting, it can't be a fake out. It has to be like two actual, like it has to be like a Wood Hammer and a Flare Blitz into our hat. That's like the only way to like scout what we're doing here. And then we just have Trick Room up. We have Trick Room up. We'll have Expanding Forces up. If they actually go for a Snarl here, we'll be able to get a free switch into our Torkoal as well. Or bring out our Lapras. So we'll see actually how they want to play this. It's not like super concrete 100%. Like I said, there are ways to beat it, but more often than not, they go with the fake out play. And Snarl, yeah, that's completely fine. Like, this is a free switch from my Entity. Yeah, my hat lost its Sash, but like, didn't really need it. And I'm just gonna right into that Torkoal, you know? Like, I don't even disagree with the Snarl because it's really good against Lapras. So we baited that into happening just because we used Lapras correctly. We're able to pin this Rilla. He's probably actually switching from the Rilla into the Feeny, is what I'm thinking. And so I think I'm actually going to go for the max Psychic into the Arcanine slot because I just want it gone. And also, if they do switch in their Feeny, this is going to immediately take away its Strain. So then I can go for Smites after. So, big damage. And this is a boosted Mindstorm. So it's going to do a decent amount. Actually, is it boosted? I didn't actually see. It looks like it's boosted. Cool, cool. Yeah, it is. Because we switched the entity and we didn't leave with entity. That's why we left entity in the back. Using Lapras as bait. Yep. So show me that Feeny. Yep. It's almost like I played the game. This game's gone exactly how I said it was going to go so far. Yeah, we can still totally lose too. But like, you can see how like when I built the team in my head, like this was the type of team that I was trying to have a good matchup against. And so we're taking away the terrain right now on the Feeny. Setting our own Psychic Terrain again. So now next turn we can go for Smites. And we baited all those things into happening. Like, if you don't respect the Lapras there by going for, like, Snarls or going for, like, Feyguts on our hats, like, you automatically lose. So you have to respect those things, and it spreads you a little bit thin in dealing with everything that we have. Listen, you don't bring Rillaboom against Lapras, but, like, you should be bringing your Rillaboom against Lapras. I don't even know if we KO this Arcanine here, but I don't think it matters very much. If it's Citrus, if it's not Citrus, he might go down. I know we're at -1, and the terrain's gone, but, like, still a lot of damage. And so now we've reset our terrain. They could totally bring back in the Rilla, but like Rilla doesn't want to deal with the Torkoal. And again, I can still go for Smite. That's the thing. That's the thing that's still really, really good here. There's no Misty terrain. So let's actually think about what we want to do here. We might just switch in our Indity again and go for a Smite and just save the Torkoal in the back. Because, like, they're going to fake out the Torkoal. And they're going to max their Feeny. Actually, are they going to max the Feeny? They're going to max Feeny, right? Turns on Trick Room are 2, 3. Yeah, we're still good. I can even switch Lapras in here. Because I think they're going to go for the water attack in the Torkoal. Yeah, I'll switch the Lapras in. And I think I might take this time to Smite the Rilla. You don't want to even, like, because they're going to max the Feeny, or they're not maxing Feeny. Oh, Fake Out's fine. They're not maxing Feeny. That's so nuts. So Smite here. They're both going to be confused. You actually don't want to go for setting the Psychic Terrain yet. They're probably going for a Calm Mind, but what they don't know is we have Perish. So, like, if we take out the Rilla, we win the game. And next turn, we're going to take out the Rilla. I think. I really thought they were going to max that Feeny, so I want to see what Feeny actually does. Calm Mind? That's totally fine. So he's going to go for a Grassy Glide into our Lapras this next turn. So we're going to switch in our NDD. Be able to block that up. I think Lapras can take out the Rilla, but I don't know for sure. It's hard to say exactly. I could also switch out my Lapras. Yeah, I might actually just do that. Switch out the Lapras for NDD and go for a max Psychic into the Rilla to pick up the KO. And then at that point, we do just win because we have Lapras, I think. Because Feeny won't be able to touch it for the most part. Now let's go. I will see. The Feeny's looking like it's in a good spot, though. It is looking like it's in a good spot. We don't know what their last mon is either. We're running out of Trick Room turns. We are at -1 on our hats, but we're using a Psychic, stabbed, boosted, max Mindstorm move right now. Feeny, again, it's not maxing. He's going for Protect. That's completely fine. So we've seen Protect, Calm Mind, probably Muddy Water, Moonblast. It doesn't do anything to our Lapras here. If we can kill the Rillaboom here, I think we win. Oh, that's a thick boy. So he is vested. He's going to be going for a Grassy Glide, I think. Snarl. Ooh, Snarl Rilla. Okay, that's good. That's smart. The good thing is I think our Entity outspeeds the Rilla. So we are going to be able to finish it off. And then hopefully we can actually reset a TR. Snarl is dope though. Oh, was this last turn TR? I messed that one up a little bit. Either way, we should be able to still get a KO onto the Rilla. Yeah. We're going to protect Entity, so next turn Entity will 100% still be alive, so we can go follow me Trick Room next turn. Still not maxing that Feeny. I mean, the fact that we just got this KO here means if we use Lapras correctly, we win. Right? That's exactly what that means. Don't care how many boosts you get on that Feeny. If we use Lapras correctly, we win. Which, like, they think, like, haha, I will destroy everything. It's like Lapras is really thick. I mean, maybe like +2 Feeny is a little bit problematic, but like, I still think we can grind him out. We'll see though. They're playing very patiently with that Feeny. And they still haven't maxed it yet. So like, I think they're gonna max the Feeny, but like if they decide to not max Feeny and max like something else, maybe we'll be in a bad spot. Like I don't know what their last monk could be. But we do want our ooh, Garchomp. I'll go for the follow me. I'm gonna go for the follow me Trick Room, but I don't know if it's necessarily the right play. Garchomp is something that can give Lapras problems depending on exactly how it's want to be playing. So, oh, they're not maxing either. Okay. Rock Slide? Rock Slide Muddy Water? That might lose us the game, actually. We'll see. Maybe I should have switched in Torkoal or something. Snap out of Confusion Muddy Water. No! Miss. Miss on hat. We take those. We take those all the way to the bank, yo. All right. So Trick Room's back. Do we even want Torkoal here? Let's actually think about that. Like, do we actually even want, like... Do we even... Yeah, I think we actually, like, just go Lapras here. And we go Protect, Perish. Perish, Fodder. Maybe a switch. So Perish here. Protect. Next, you switch in Torkoal, bring the Lapras back out, protect. Maybe we'll be able to get something done. I think the Garchomp might be protecting or maxing. We'll see. We can still totally lose this one. I feel like I've played pretty well, but that Feeny's been doing a really good job. I think he knows that we're Water Absorbed, though. The thing is, like, they're not in a bad position either because, like, yeah, we're going to get our Perish up, but, like, Garchomp is really, really strong. And it looks like we'll see if he's protecting at all. That's like the thing. Protect Chomp. Oh, so he's not paired. So like if they kill our Lapras here, we lose, I think. Starfall. Please hit that hat. Fuck. That did a lot. So like Rock Slide would do so much to our Lapras here that I don't want to take. Please don't just kill my Lapras. Yes! Alright, we take those. So leftovers are ticking. So we protect Lapras this turn. Hard switch in Torkoal. Right, am I wrong about that? Protect Lapras, hard switch in Torkoal. Don't think they KO the Torkoal, because they have to go for Starfall into Hat. Right? They don't have to, but they probably will. And then we switch out. Yeah, we protect here. Hard switch in Torkoal. We can even think about going for like Life Dew next turn. But I do think you switch out the Hat for the Torkoal because Hat has Protect too, which we just need to like reset, and then we probably are okay. Let's see how much damage they even do to the Lapras. Rock Slide, like if they read this and go for like a Muddy Water, like a Rain Boost move and a Rock Slide into Torkoal, and they just get the KO on Torkoal, that's pretty bad. They don't Hat the Starfall? Ha! Geyser. That's the right play. Super effective against Torkoal, but there is Sun. That sucks that KO'd. That might lose us the game. I'm not wrong in saying that might lose us the game. At least they didn't go after our Lapras, so like we will get a leftovers tick here. Garchomp's gonna Rock Slide, that's fine. And then Hat's gonna come out here, and we're gonna be able to go for Life Dew. We could even just KO the Garchomp, I think. I think we can totally just KO the Garchomp this turn, and then we have Protects up for the rest of the game. So yeah, that should be it. I think. Because Trick Room's going to end like this turn. Like Freeze Dry plus Deep Room should be able to take out that Garchomp. Let me just make sure. Because you don't want to Trick Room and have it go, yeah, so Trick Room's going to trick out weird. Yeah, I think you just kick the Garchomp off the board, and then you can only hit one, and then just protect the last turn and we win. So like Life Dew could be cool here too, because it would also retop off my Hat. But I think you just go for the Freeze Dry into the Garchomp. And the Dazzling Gleam as well, just to make sure Garchomp's not a factor. And then it saves our Protects for next turn. Because Garchomp's the problem right now. Garchomp is the little issue here. And I think I got it, but like I might lose to my TR here if they hit the wrong Pokemon. Are you hitting Lapras? Are you hitting Lapras? Or you're hitting the wrong target. It doesn't KO first of all, and like Hat's the one that isn't affected by Perish Song. So now we just win. Just double protect. Just get that double protect. That Feeny thought he was so slick. Yeah, because Lapras is taking out the same as Feeny, like from the Perish. But like I have a Trick Room up, and so I'm actually curious about how this actually would end, because Perish and Trick Room tick. Does Trick Room end and then my Lapras, since it's slower, would KO? We're gonna find out this turn. I'm gonna live do just because I want to, because I want to see the animation, and we're just gonna protect with Hat, and we win. We got him. We got him. Life do value. I could have just protected it. I just wanted to see what the animation for Life do looked like. I don't even think Starfall KOs me. Look at this Hat. Value. Right through the protect. Muddy Water. Lapras going up. Thank you. Water Absorb as well. He had to test it. He had to test it at the end. And so like lefties hit. And I'm curious to see which one of our mons faint first, because Trick Room should end. Right? Trick Room should end. And then Perish should go, if I'm thinking correctly. Okay, no. Looks like Perish ticks before Trick Room ends. But we still have our Hat. So we win. We won! So that's a really cool way to show how this team works if you want to play the Perish aspect of it. And now we know. So I think you actually want to go with the Amoonguss. No, I like Avian Center. It's my favorite. So let's see. I don't really like the Indity, because like again, if you go with the Indity and you go for the Follow Me and they lead with like Pult and they go like Surf will proc the Indity's eject button. So you can't really go Indity in this situation. You have to go Amoonguss. But Amoonguss is really nice. Let's see. So I'm going to go Amoonguss. I kind of want to go like Amoonguss Torkoal and be like, bruh. No, I'm not. Amoonguss Hat, Torkoal. And then I'm thinking about what I want in the back. I think we might be actually almost able to get away with a Lapras, but like, it's so hard. I think I'm just going to bring the Venusaur, even though it's probably not correct. Banderilla, Sash, Dark, Urshifu. Okay. We'll figure it out. You know, I'm actually a really big fan. If you guys have watched my streams recently, you know, I'm a pretty big fan of like Leftovers and Black Sledge sets. And with like Protect, you're able to like really elongate the game. And if those mons like get like Yawn or Wish, like it's even better. All right, Pult Urshifu. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about this one, Chief. I could Spore things. I'll just Rage Powder. TR. That board gets melted by D-Wing. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe they're Goggles Urshifu or something. You know? He's gonna go like Surf Goggles. Light Screen. Go for it, son. Go for it! You think I care? Yeah, he just wanted to get the Indity off the board. I don't think my Amoonguss dies here. I mean, you said they're banded, but like, I'm fucking Amoonguss. You know? Amoonguss doesn't care about shit. Alright, so let's think about what I actually need to do here. It's banded Urshifu, so you want to like... You want to Spore that slot, but I really think they're going to be switching in. The, I think I'm actually going to Spore the Pult. No, you have to Spore the Urshifu. If they switch in Arilla, like, we're going for the Dazzling thing anyways. So yeah, we're going to Spore the Urshifu. Yeah. Not switching? Cool. You're asleep. That's dope. I wouldn't think they would go Wheezing. Chicken and a biscuit crackers. I haven't had those in like 15 years. My mom used to have those all the time. Chicken and a biscuit. Ally switch. That's also fine. Go for it. So that Pult's going to be like hot garbage. All game. And then Urshifu's going to hit itself in confusion. So that's value. Through widescreen, that still does that much. Wheezing Tauntamungus? I mean, I still got my TR up, though, you know? Alright, Urshifu, hit yourself. Survey says, can it be my lucky day? Please. Survey says, give me just a little bit of luck. Ayo! Oh, man. When I fall asleep tonight, I'm going to think about how value that confuse hit was. How old am I? I'm the oldest person here. I'm ancient. There's the wheezing. Cool. Gas is up. Pulse hot garbage. I can just spore that thing. Or I could switch. I could take this time to like really get ready for the TR. I'm just gonna spore it. I think I'm gonna spore and actually Mindstorm the wheezing so I can have my terrain up for when I want it after. Because Pult has to be asleep here. You're 91. Yo, I'm 69. Yeah, wheezing protects. That's a really good play, but like we're still getting our terrain through it, so it's really, really good for us. And we haven't seen Max. But like, I still think like our board is made up of mons that like work through Maxes. So in the next turn, Weezing will go down. He's gonna try an ally switch next turn, I think. And so I think I'm actually gonna spore that Pult slot next turn. Because I really do think he's gonna like try an ally switch. He's gonna try and wake up ally switch. 2 turns on TR, 4 turns on terrain. Let's go. Show me that ally switch, bro. Damn, it's Regigigas. What's EV ally switches though? Rilla. Oh, good thing I Mindstorm though. Yo. Yeah, we take those. Oh, this is a good. Rilla is like free real estate for me. Ally switch. Ally switch. Damn. I wanted it. Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter. There's freaking Rilla over there. Yeah, I really have to respect the Weezing, so I have to like try and get my Torkoal in before Weezing comes out. Let's see. Do we want to switch in Venusaur here? I don't actually mind switching in Venusaur here. Because Torkoal's hot garbage. Can't, or Amoonguss is hot garbage there. Might as well get a Regenerator proc. And then we'll just go for the big Expanding Force. He's going to max that Rilla. Or do whatever. But like, I still think this is the right play. You might as well go for the big, like, Expanding Force while you can. And there's still a light screen up. I do know that. But like, I have Sash on my hat. I think you're in a great spot. I like that Gunk emote. So, Regenerator proc. Venus was on the board. I can switch in my Torkoal, activate Chlorophylls depending on what happens. 3 turns sleep on that Pult. Yeah, we take those. Next one we'll be able to outspeed it. Boom. Easy peasy. Now, Weezing's going to come out here and Weezing actually make... Oh, light screen. We waited out a whole light screen value. So it's probably like Sash Pult. No, we already saw Sash. I wonder what the item is. I wonder what that item is. Either way, I think we are in a great spot. Because we can KO the Weezing with Expanding Force. He hasn't maxed yet. But, like, do I care? Yo, Eli gifting 2 subs. Yo, Mirror VD and Herod 2331 gifting subs. Can't be Goggles. You're right, it can't be Goggles. Like, what do I want to do with this Venusaur? Just gonna Earth Power and Expanding Force. Did my Trick Room end? Sorry. Yeah, I just want to re-Trick Room. Sorry. So we're actually just gonna go for the Earth Power into the Weezing and just re-Trick Room. Yep. It's not Lum. That's right. So he's gonna max something. Probably Orb. That's a wall pull though. But Eli gifting 2 subs. Holy moly. Guys, we put some subs up, yo. Subs up, Eli. Thank you so much for that support, my friend. You know, I've been slacking on doing my duty as a professional streamer, and it's been your gifted subs that have been keeping me above the sub count that I need to actually make this not the worst thing ever. You can totally go for like, oh, he's confused though. Forgot you were confused, huh? Oh, oof, never lucky. Either way, our Venusaur's thick. It does not care. It does not care. I want to see what he does with his Weezing, like Sludge Bomb ain't it, Chief. If you even get a chance to Sludge Bomb. Oh, it's Shuka. That's sick. That's a good item. Yeah, you guys were saying like Black Stuns. It was like straight Shuka Berry. Either way, I get my TR up. I get TR up. What you gonna do? You're gonna taunt my... Oh, he can taunt my hat. I'm an idiot. I forgot. I'm a magic bounce. That's smart. Smart play from this guy. Let's think about this then. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for that there. I guess I'll just go for the Dazzling Loom then. You can't stop both of us. Big fan of the content. I try my best. That was sick. A good play. Yeah, that was a solid play. Can you hit yourself confused though? Never lucky. Takes out the Venusaur. He's gonna like, ha! I will hit you with my Sludge Bomb. Maybe I should have hit the Weezing. Maybe I should have Expanding Force this turn. I will see. I don't know. I feel like Dazzling would be better. Sludge Bomb. It won't KO though. It won't KO though. Oh, they're so low. All you need to do is use Redirection though. We got him. Am I gonna stream tomorrow too? Probably not. We are Magic Bounce. There's a Weezing on the board. We know there's not goggles on any of them, so we got it, I think. Let's see if he has some. Let's see if he has like brutal swing on that Weezing. I don't know what the hell he could have. Can you finally hit yourself? That's what I'm talking about. The value. That's from the first turn of the game, that confusion. And then we win. Yeah, it's probably Colbur Berry. That's a good way to look at it. But we won. That guy had a cool team. He played really well. But like, we're hella good. So obviously we won. It was a sick play with that taunt though. I just didn't see that one coming. And then we win. But yeah, I talked about it. I'm not playing the Players Cup. But this would be the team that I would have played if I did. Alright, so double Fake Out. Intimidates. Cresselia is going to be hard to deal with. Cresselia, you don't really see Cresselia with Sand that often. They go kind of, that's kind of weird. So it's probably not like a Moonlight set is what I'm trying to say. It's still probably like an Ally Switch TR set. Do we just go like Entity Hat? I mean, they're probably going to try and double Rock Slide me, right? The issue with that as well is like, I think I'm going to go Amoonguss Hat instead of the Entity Hat. And then we're going to go Torkoal. And I actually want to say I think Lapras could be like really, really good here, but I think I'm going to go with Venusaur for this first one. I think Lapras could play the long game, but there's a little bit too much U-turn potential and you don't really want to perish like the U-turn teams. Rage Potato, how's it going? You say Hat Entity lead? Well, you can't lead Entity Hat. The way that we play Entity Hat, you actually can't lead it as safely against a lot of the boards you can normally go Entity Hat with, just because we're not using, how do I explain it? We're not using a standard Entity, we're using eject button. So like if they went with like Exegol T-Tar and they Rock Slid, that would hit the Hat, break the Sash, hit the Entity, proc the eject button, and then the teammate would be completely free to go after, it'd be completely free to go after the Hat. There's two ways that we play this here. We can switch in, I guess we can't switch in Entity because we didn't bring it, Lamau. I think I'm actually just going to Spore this Crest. And I think I'm just going to Protect with my Hat. It's actually really uncommon to see Protect Hat nowadays. A lot of people do like to pack that, what is it, the Mystical Fire. But I think that like Protect is going to be one of the reasons why the team actually ends up doing pretty well. Fake Out? Really? You Fake Out the Amoonguss? Is he Trick Rooming? Or like, not Trick Rooming? Like, what are you doing? Ice Beam, okay. He nukes the Amoonguss. Crazy! I think that's fine. That was a good play. Life Orb. I could eat so much damage if I switched in the Torkoal here. I'll do it. Actually, do I? Do I care? Do you guys think that is safety goggles, Crest? I can't believe we just ignored the hat there, right? Is that weird? Let's see if it's safety goggles. The safety goggles is either on the crest or the Rotom. Scrap certain mons and hey, that's what Pokemon's all about. Super weird to ignore a hat. Yeah, it's weird. We're drawing Rilla. Okay. And Sin? Rotom. Cool. Dope. That's great. So let's see. Ice Beam. Another one. Please no freeze. One of these guys has a safety goggles. So guaranteed. Like, alright, cool. It's Crest. I think the Rotom probably has safety goggles. I think I am still going to try and spore it. And we'll see. This is the team we would be playing in Players' Cup if we decided to enter, yes. Alright, it's time to switch out the Amoonguss soon. I'm still going to try and go for the Spore on the Rotom. Should I be Dynamaxing here or not? There's no reason not to Dynamax here, I think. Let's go. Trying to make a physical Vileplume team. Yo, Vileplume's awesome. I like that. That's cool. Oh, is it Rilla? Yeah, go for it. He's going to get confused. We've seen 3 of his mons as well. We want to stick damage into the crest. I think that's probably more important. Would you be able to give me some feedback on a team for Players' Cup? Yeah, if you post it in mod chat, I'll try and look at it a little bit later today. I'm really, really busy today, but I can probably look at it like at 2 o'clock. So, Big Hat. What's the reason for Iron Ball on Amoonguss? Is it to underspeed Torkoal? It's actually to underspeed Stakataka. It underspeeds everything under Stakataka. So it underspeeds Torkoal, but it also underspeeds like Stakataka, and it underspeeds like Ice Horse and things like that. That's a good amount of damage against Crest. Crest has to be asleep this turn too. So double confuse. We're gonna go after the Rilla now that's already on the board, I think. And I think I'm gonna switch in. I don't know if they actually brought T-Tar, T-Tar would be a pain in the butt to deal with, but we do have like Amoonguss. We do have like Venusaur still, so I'm gonna switch the Torkoal in. I know it looks weird to switch Torkoal in there, but I think it could be for the best. And Hat still has its Sash as well, which is actually really, really, really nice. Let's see. Amoonguss is going to be switching out. Remember, we got that Regenerator ability going back up. Yeah, buddy. So Torkoal switching in. Let's see what they actually do here. If this is a completely free switch into my Torkoal, this is very valuable. Survey says, what you using, Chief? Yes! And we're going to set that terrain up. Yeah, buddy. Reel it down. Crest confused, confused, and asleep. And we have our terrain on. We have one more turn where we can go for a smite, and then we have the psychic terrain to just go for expanding force spamming against that Rotom. Very good board. Very, very good position here. Amazing position. I want to say T-Tar is a jerk here, but like we literally have G-Max smite. So. He has Incineroar, no T-Tar. Bro, no T-Tar. And we just set the terrain. Yo, Event Horizon, how's it going? Yeah, so we'll be able to murk this Crest with an Eruption. I think we just go Eruption Smite, and then the game's over. Eruption. I mean, we might not KO this in Sin. It's totally possible if they're like rocking a Vested set. Taunt Rilla, I like it. I like Taunt Rilla. Even like players like James Beck and Wolf are like teching Taunt onto like a lot of unique Pokemon. You remember the fake up, but I set that terrain, yo. I set that terrain. I know you wanted to taunt. I know you wanted to fake out that Torkoal. Why do you think I switched in and went for a Mindstorm? So Crest goes down. Incineroar's right out of Citrus Berry range. Now I'm not using a Life Orb on my hat, so this might not KO. But I mean, we're still in a great spot. That's a massive confuse. I think I still have one turn left of TR, so like he will get taken out by the. We'll see. He's confused. Is it a Pinch Berry or Citrus? Ogloff, so Pinch Berry. So he is going to be able to live. He is. We'll see. Rotom's not going to be happy camper eating that expanding force though. Are you using Woodhammer on that Rilla? Just use Overgrow, Lamau. Alright, last turn Trick Room. So Rotom's probably going to protect. I can take out the Incin easy peasy right now. I really can. Who are we playing against? Bandit Ward. I think you actually just take the Incin out because it can't protect. Like, you want a Dazzling Gleam and Eruption, as weird as that sounds. I know you don't really want to, like, Dazzling Gleam a Rotom, but, like, I think you have to take out the Incin. There's also a chance that he goes for, like, he shouldn't be max guarding unless he doesn't have Protect and he's turning that into, like, Nasty Pot or something. But, first of all, he's not Nasty Potting us, so that's great. And if he wants to hit us and, like, take away our terrain or do whatever, like, cool. I'll just go Redirection, Trick Room again, and then I have, like, everything I need to pretty much win. I also have, like, Venusaur on the back. So, like, yeah, see, Incineroar barely lives. We actually had to go for the D-Gloom to take that thing out. And that's good. And if, like, let's say he wants to attack the Torkoal this turn, that's great. We have our hat with Sash still. If he wants to go after the hat, cool. We still have our Torkoal at full. You know, you can't have your cake and eat it too. This won't even KO. We are thick. Surprised he didn't go for an overheat in that slot. Oh, he wanted to take away the terrain. My bad. All right, battling viewers. We might battle some viewers. So let's actually think about what we want to do here. We have Venusaur. So we just have to wait out the... yeah, we're going to switch in Amoonguss here. And we're just going to go for a Max Guard. Or not a Max Guard, but just a Protect. And then next turn, if we want to go Redirection Trick, we can. Or we can just, like, Protect with our Amoonguss. Wait out his last turn max. Venusaur comes in and just kind of beats up this Rotom a little bit. Protect Hat's so good. No need to throw these Pokemon away right now. There's the Max Lightning into the Torkoal slot. Oh, into the Hat slot. Okay, cool. He was ignoring our boy Torkoal. Well, if he takes out the Hat, we're fine. The thing is, like, I really do think that he has, yeah, I'll just go for the Rage Powder. And I'll just reset TR. Because my actual sun's going to end. Is it this turn? Last turn sun. Cool. I'll redirect. And if he goes for like a Max Lightning, cool. I'll just keep my Amoonguss and get my tier up. Awesome. Amazing. What's up? By the way, not much. Just playing some games. This is actually will tell me if he is Safety Goggles. Actually, he's just hitting the Amoonguss, so that's completely fine. Like, you take out the Amoonguss, I bring out my Torkoal, we get our Trick Room up, Expanding Force plus Eruption in the sun. While you're out of max turns means I'm a happy camper. Amoonguss busted. Support Rillaboom's still good, I think. And let's see it. Big Torkoal. So I would say there's a lot more going on with this like Sunroom team than standard Sunroom teams, just because our items are like really, they're different. You know, they're different items, different like playstyle for sure. Now that Rotom took that much damage when he was in max mode. He's no longer in max mode, so he's gonna take a lot more. You can go for the Protect all he wants, but like I got like 5 turns left on this TR. And the thing is, like, if you look at what he brought, right? He brought Rilla, Rotom, Cress, and Sin. Those are the Pokemon on his team that, like, dumpster the Lapras, right? Rillaboom with the big Grass Gods, Rotom with the big electric attacks, Cress has the ability to wall, and Sin has, like, fake out Snarls, parting shots. Like, he tried to beat Lapras. And we just didn't bring Lapras. Just like, Lapras, who needs it? Not I. One-shotted by Torkoal, critical hit. Our boy is busted. Busted. I'll take those. You only need to put like 12 points in a lot of those mons. Like 12 on Grim, 28 to like 40-ish on Incin, 60, sometimes maybe like 70 on Feeny. Let's see what I want to do here. He's going to go in Prison Trick Room, right? So I think in this exact situation, I think Lapras would be good. Like, Lapras and Amoonguss seems great. Am I going to bring Torkoal at all this game? I don't see a situation where, like, Torkoal, like, pops off. Sash Hat's still good. Do I want Venusaur? If I'm not maxing it, do I want it? That's like the question. I don't think so. I'm actually going to bring the Torkoal. I think I'm going to be able to get a late game Trick-Room. Do you have any speed investment on Sin? Yeah. Like, the lowest I'll ever go is 28, but like, you can get upwards to 60. If you want to win Fake Out Wars, and Intimidate Wars, and U-Turn Wars, and Snarl Wars, Flare Blitz Wars, like, and Sin's so common. Like, why wouldn't you want to go first? So let's see what they go with. Cool. So the way this is going to go down, right, is I think you just protect your Mungus this first turn, and you just go for a Resonance into the Entity. It won't KO, but like if he wants to go for Trick Room with a Stalka, I underspeed him with my Mungus, and he doesn't know that. And this also makes it so we don't die to the Entity Expanding Force. And Lapras, you don't really know exactly what our Lapras is working with here. If you're you know, the Stalka player. So like, you don't just want to raw rock slide me. I would say that's probably not the sauce. And that's what happens when you play with the team too much. What I think, you know, it sucks Players Cup is this weekend. You might want to take a couple days off just to like let your mind like reset, or like watch other people play. That's another thing you can do. You can just go into Showdown, open up random games, and just watch people do stuff. That's what I do when I need to like reset. Play with a different team for a little bit. Okay. So we're maxing first. We are setting to set screens. I'm just going to pop that big Protect. People don't use Protect into Mungus on turn 1 that often. Big bait. Ally switch. Go for it. Are you Trick-Rooming me? Really surprised they're not going for Expanding. I'm totally fine hitting this Stalka, by the way. Like, I don't care about damage on that Entity. It really does not bother me. Yep, screens are up. Lapras value. Competition starts later today. Trick Room, go for it! Yo! That's awesome. We actually don't need this Lapras on the board anymore. Like, I guess I'll freeze dry that thing. We'll see. So he's thinking he's gonna probably max the Stalka this turn. Withdrawing Stalka. Wow, really? Wait, does this guy know what team I'm using? That's fine. He's going to bed. Good night. Good fight. How do you know that we would underspeed? Does he know we're Iron Ball? That's fine. This is gonna be good damage versus the Entity. And he's gonna go for like an Expanding Force, but like it's not gonna do a ton. We have Light Screen up. Or an Aurora Veil. Yep, we thick. Give me those lefties. He thinks we're proccing policy, but we're not. It's like, what? I didn't use a super effective attack. Alright, cool. Monolith's asleep. I think we actually just want to go after this slot, and I think we actually want to go for the Giga Drain. Is that wrong? Because if he ally switches... If he ally switches, he's not using Expanding Force. Yeah, it's fine. I'm in no hurry. Yep. Yep. We'd be taking those. Thanks for the Trick Room, my guy. I really do appreciate that. And now I can start using Freeze Dry. Alright, so it's one turn of sleep. We're in a good spot. If we get any KOs here, we just start perishing too. Well, we might do some viewer games later. Basically, we're just like talking with viewers. We usually do Dynamax at the end of the stream as well. Big damage. Look at this health we're getting back. It's so nice. So nice. I love Giga Drain on this set, by the way. Alright, so it's 1 down. If we get 1 more KO, we just perish. And that's how the team plays. Big sleep turns. I think we just double the melodic next turn. It's a sleep. We have 2 super effective moves. Or I could actually still spore that Staka. How do I subscribe through Prime? There's a bunch of different ways. Are you on mobile or are you on a desktop? Let me think about this. Yeah, I think you just want to freeze dry. And Giga. Let's see if they actually max the melodic. Protect Riolu. Lamau. Like I care, Riolu. Like I care. Big damage! Some Procaberry. It's a Moongus, man. You're on mobile. So if you're on mobile, what you want to do is open up like the Twitch like web page, right? You want to open up like the Twitch web page, and from there, like look at it like desktop version, and then go to subscribe like that, and there should be an option to subscribe with your token. If you're signed in, you have to sign in. It's stupid. I think that's how I've seen other people do it. All right, so these are his last 2 months. How many turns we got on that Trick Room, Chief? No more turns on Trick Room. Never lucky. Just gonna Rage Powder. And we win, I think. Big Staka, yo. That Trick Room was the biggest mistake of his life. When do you think he's... Oh, he's max guarding. Yo, okay. Go for it. What's he using with Riolu? It's like circle throwing my Lapras. Copycat. Oh, he's going for the... Gonna fail, bro. Try to copycat TR. Not today. Amoonguss. I wonder if he now realizes that Amoonguss is slower than him. So, like, he shouldn't try to, like, do anything. This is fine. And now we just life do Rage Powder. And then we weave in protects. Actually, we can just double protect this turn and then do that. Yeah, that's the play. So protect. Protect. Boom. He just primes. Oh, he just scooped. Yo, we take those. Perish trapped by Lapras with the Sun TR team. They're going to go Rilla at some point. So, like, we have to be ready for this. This is the team I would have played in the Players' Cup if I entered. Oh, I entered, but I'm not going to play. Let's see. Is there a mon you haven't used yet that you plan on trying? I know you've been playing for years, so it's unlikely, but rad to see you use a mon you've never touched. I've played with everything. I've played with, like, literally everything. Other than, like, obscure, like, middle evolutions, I've played with everything at some point. There's mons I don't like that I try not to use, like Passimian. I'm not a big fan of that Pokemon. I think they're just better defined options. I'd rather use, like, a Phalanx or, like, a Bisharp. But, there's a mon that I haven't used in a while that I'm going to use soon, and that's Exploud. So I'll use Exploud. But I like Exploud. I've used a lot of Exploud in the past. Again, I'm also not, like, a big, like, Dusclops user. But, like... Let's see. We got 20 seconds. I don't think we win this one. I think we go Amoonguss Hat. And we try and bait that. We gotta go Torkoal here. I should be bringing my Venusaur. Chat, I should be bringing my Venusaur. But I'm not, because I'm terrible. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, I'll probably play 1 game. Maybe. Yeah, I've played with pretty much everything. I've only played like one video with Unpheasant. I haven't used a ton of Unpheasant. So that's I guess there's one. But I've used it. I've used everything at some point. Charizard Rilla. So there's the Rilla, just like I said. So there's 2 ways this goes down, right? I think the right play is to hard switch in the Indity and just Trick Room. There's a couple Pokemon I really want them to, like, put back in the game. I really want Yanmega and Toucannon. That's what I want. I want Yanmega and Toucannon. Give me those Pokemon back. Give me them. Yeah, we used Belladrum Charmander. We've used that a few times. We even used Belladrum Wooloo. That's the thing. Belladrum Wooloo. Heat Waves? Hey, that's a good play. Oh, miss on Indy. We take those. We take those. Don't kill me, though. Don't burn me, either. Don't do anything like that. Life Orb? Yo, we take those. Luminion's a cool Pokemon, too, actually. I know we underspeed the Zard with the Indy, but I don't know if we underspeed that Rilla because we're full speed. He's thinking about it. I actually wanted him to hit the Indy slot because we got a free swap into Torkoal. I don't think Life 2 procs on yourself. So double. They're not maxing, bro. What are you looking? Oh, he underspeeds me. That's gonna proc. No, the Zard's gonna be able to live because he's. Ah, that sucks. But he doesn't get to switch with that Rilla. You don't get that switch, Chief. All right, he's just Heat Waving. Do we just fodder our Amoonguss here? And then bring out the Torkoal the right way? No, I'll just bring the Torkoal in, soak the Heat Wave, and then I'll just use Heat Wave. We'll lose our hat, and then we're gonna Amoonguss and be in a good spot. That sucks that we outsped the Rilla. Yeah, we'll let him KO our hat, but his Zard's gonna take out. Sucks. So we have to use Heat Whip with our Torkoal, and then like Amoonguss has Spore. That's still good, but like we have like no more max. We're gonna max their Amoonguss this game. Amoonguss, the rank master. Let's go, Amoonguss. Torkoal. No, we underspeed you. We're fine. Rhydon's good. Rhydon's Top Cut Worlds like 2012. Heat Wave. And right now he's like, aha! I'm so set. And I'm like, you are not. You're about to be upset from this Spore. Like Marowak and Rhydon both get Lightning Rod. Good abilities. Makes for great teammates. Let's see. You know what we haven't seen in a while is Rhyperior. People stopped using it. They kind of just started all using T-Tar. Bet he wasn't expecting that. Let me hit my Heat Wave, Chief. Let me hit this Heat Wave, Chief. That's right. Oh, his Torkoal's so weak now. His Eruption is weak. I'm about to max Quake him next turn. Yeah. With my Torkoal. I'm not a big fan of Shiny Torkoal. I like the Sun-Kissed one a little bit better. I can Giga Drain that in the face. In the face. I think that probably KOs. We're gonna Spore it though. Spore's still strong, still better. This guy's like, what? Why is this Amoonguss slower than everything? Iron Ball. It's pretty good. Pretty good. If he maxes his Torkoal and wakes up this turn, I'm so sad. I'd be so sad. Because he can wake up this turn. I just don't think that he is. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Like if he protects Gastro, wakes up Torkoal, one turn sleep, that'd be sad. Oh no. I'm so sad, chat. Chat, not like this. No, no. No. Yes, yes. We won a speed tie there, by the way. Oh, sorry, we lost the speed tie. We lost the speed tie. Boom! And then we win. And then all we need to do is win. Big Torkoal energy. You should have maxed his Torkoal there, I think. I think you should have. Because I might not have KO'd a max one. And it's not like he's stuck. He's just like me. He doesn't have any good max options left. Big Torkoal. There you go. Max that Gastro. I probably could have went Giga and like Solar Beam into it, but this is also fine, I think. I think this is still fine. I don't think it's going to be like Lumberry Gastro or Safety Goggles Gastro. That'd be weird. I think Torque will kind of just easy peasies this guy up. Umbreon is so broken. Yo, Umbreon is like, I put that thing in the top 10 in my dark tier list. Yeah, Spore safer, I would agree. Big damage. Almost. You thick? You thick? I see you, baby. Yeah, Torkoal's one of my favorite max mons. It's so good. He plays similar to like Reggie Drago in max mode. Like, you can't sleep on it. That eruption's always going to be 150. Doesn't matter what health I got. And then we win. Oh, they DC? Yo, I'd be mad too. I'd DC too. If I was terrible. If I was terrible, just like this guy, I'd DC too. I mean, you got to be pretty bad to get undersped with your Torkoal with an Amoonguss. This guy thought he had us, chat. He thought that he had us. He didn't have anything. He didn't have anything. I love it. I love seeing DCs. Everyone's like, I can't believe they DC. I've always thought that mentality is so dumb. Like, if I can outplay you to a point where you DC, like, there is not a better win feeling. Like, I forced your salt levels to get so high that you broke your crayons, turned off your game, and shut it down, you know? Like, that's the best feeling in the world.